goofball. And I have been rejected many times, sadly, but also happily, because now I have money. $20. I'm still very poor, guys, but at least I'm not at $5 like I would be if I was dating somebody, because I have to get them gifts. Okay, anyways, I've been rejected many times before, but here are the top 3 most embarrassing rejections. Alright, so at number 1, you probably heard these in my school stories video, but I'm just gonna make a separate video just so you feel every single detail I had. Okay, so back in second grade, no, I'm gonna do by least embarrassing to most embarrassing. So oh, look at Kitty. Did you hear that, guys? It was Kitty. The third most embarrassing was when I was in third grade. I liked this girl a lot. She was cute. She had these glasses, and I liked her. So one day, somebody, I don't know who, but she just asked me, "Goofball, you like me?" I'm like, "No." She's like, then, because that day was picture day. So later we're sitting in the cafeteria after pictures. She's like, "It's okay. I like you too. I knew you liked me." And I went, "Oh, nice." And Goofball thought that he had just acquired a girlfriend. Little did I know, that same day, no, a few days later, that girl would come up when we were talking in class, and she went, "I don't like you. I was just joking to make you feel better." But it was like right after school started, or at the end of the year, because it was super hella hot. So I was really, 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 like, I don't know how to say this. I was confused. It was like a heat wave outside. I think it was a heat wave, or just like a solar storm or something. It was hot. So she told me that, and then next thing I know, I blink, and then I'm getting waken up by the teacher. "Goofball, wake up! Why are you sleeping in my class?" I went, "Huh?" It turns out the heat wave made me black out, and I was pretty confused for the rest of the day. She thought I was sleeping. I didn't get in trouble at all. They didn't even tell my parents. I didn't even tell my parents. But that wasn't that embarrassing, because not a lot of people really knew about it. And the girl was just a little bit casual about it. She didn't really care. She just like brushed it off. I brushed it off. Yeah, my childhood was crushed at that moment. But then we have the second most embarrassing. You heard this one in my school stories video too. All of these you heard in my school stories video. So I liked this girl, and she was cute. She was not really cute, I wouldn't say, but she was pretty, and she was nice. That was the main reason I liked her, because she was nice. So because she was nice, I had a crush on her. And yeah, but she was super nice, so I liked her. So turns out one day my friend yelled, "Goofball likes Rodriga." That's what I'm calling her. And everybody went, "Ooh," because we were in line. And then I look over at him. He looks over at me with a devious smile, grin on his face. And I give him a death stare. Like, he just stops smiling and he looks forward. And I think he's scared, because he knows the unspeakable things I will say to him. Like, one wrong move, he walks into me, "You're a poopy head, no!" And boom, there it goes. So me and Rodrigo, I thought she had a thing for me. So much so, remember, I was hella young when this happened. I was like whispering to myself, "Where are you, my future wife? Where are you, my future wife?" Looking for her at recess. Come to find out, she was with her friends. So I had to explain to her that I did like her in front of like 7 girls. And that didn't go so well. We're sitting like not crisscross in the thing, like our legs spread out, like our feet touching. Not like that, like I don't know how to explain it. I'll put a picture on the thing to show how. But anyways, while we were sitting like that, she goes, so, and I go, so yeah, fast kid wasn't lying earlier. I do like you. She's like, okay. Come to find out, she liked my best friend that had a crush on her. So they ended up having a thing, but they didn't really consider it dating. They just considered it as liking each other. So I think they're still together today, like 4 years after that. I don't know. I've asked my friend about it because I have his number now. I've asked him about it, and he just like, huh? Like he just doesn't want to talk about it. I don't think. I think he said she moved out of the school. He thinks she went to my school too because he's not in my school anymore. But that was embarrassing because all her friends were listening right there. And I was like, yeah. But I was stupid. So I didn't really know how to talk to women. I was like, yeah, like you. Yeah. And she was weirded out. That's probably why she didn't like me. Damn it. So yeah, the honorable mention to the time that I had a crush in this girl in first grade, and we talked a lot. Like I felt like she had something for me too, and we talked a lot. Like I was embarrassed to talk to her, but then after a few weeks of school, she started talking to me. I started talking to her. We were both on bus, so we would talk on the way there. We were the closest to the bus line, so it wouldn't really be that far. And I thought she was pretty, even though she had the biggest unibrow the school had ever seen. Oh my. Yeah, she had the biggest unibrow. But besides the point, she was really nice and overall she was pretty. Uh on a side note, I did see her cuz she turned out to be my friend's cousin. She's a year older than me, but we're like really good friends. And she turned out to be his cousin. So that was cool. And we were in the water slide. So it was cool. I got to see her again. Turns out she did like me, but not that year. She liked me then with my long hair. Cause I remember her brother was there, and his brother yelled, "Goofball! He whatever her name likes it." She goes, "No, no, 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 no," and he just shuts up. So yeah, that was cool. But anyways, we're sitting at a bench at recess, and she's like, "Yeah," I'm like yapping. I'm yapping about, "Oh yeah, I'm super cool. Like a killer broke into my house, and I gave him an uppercut with my fist, which is also secretly made out of metal. Yeah." Huh. And like she's like, "Oh," and she shuts me up like right in the middle of my sentence, which I thank her because then somebody would walk by and they'd be like, yeah, that's all they would hear. So basically, she went, "Oh, I remember what I was gonna tell you," and I went, "What?" "Oh, I have a boyfriend." Like my heart drops because that was the exact moment I was gonna say, "And one more thing, I think I have a crush on you." And she's like, I think she was gonna be like, because that was the moment I was gonna tell her. But she instead said, "I have a boyfriend," and I went, "Yeah, we just started getting together." And I went, "What?" "Yeah, my friend told me that this cute kid that I likes me. So we're dating now." And I went, "Okay." The next day she's like I don't know, I can't understand her that much. She has an accent, and she was like, something my boyfriend, and I'm like, "I'm your boyfriend?" And she's like, "No." And I'm like, "Damn it, fuck." And she's like, "This kid, blah 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 blah. He's super cute. He plays on the soccer team." I'm like, "Oh, nice." Basically, after that, we didn't make contact until fourth grade. So yeah. Okay, finally, number one. That was just the honorable mention. Number one, the most embarrassing of all. No, it wasn't embarrassing because I didn't tell her. No, it wasn't embarrassing because other people saw it. It was embarrassing because I was in kindergarten and I was fresh out of the womb, bro. Fresh out of the womb. 4 years in my life. That's 4 years. I don't even get to talk to one girl besides my beautiful mother and possibly little Goof. Does he count as a girl? I'm gonna say he counts as a girl. So, yeah, it's exactly like that. So we're in the bus either. I went to my aunt's house because that school that I went to is far from my house. So I went to my aunt's house so that she could pick me up, and then she would take me to the bus stop, which is right in the back of her neighborhood. So we would go. My friend and her dad, who is in a wheelchair, they would come down the giant slope and they would come back up, and the bus would stop for us. And we'd go, okay, we'd sit together. We were best friends. Best friends. Nothing could tear us apart. We'd get mad at each other every now and then. Because, like, I don't know, I hadn't developed consciousness yet. She was like, I'm going to pull your arm really hard. I'm like, okay, it's going to be funny, right? And she's like, yeah. And she yanks my arm and I just feel my bones crack. I'm like, hey, teacher, she hit me. Whatever your name is. I forgot her name too. Why did you hit Goofball? He told me. Unacceptable. You're in timeout. Honestly, we're still really good friends. But I remember vividly, I was so stupid. On the second day of school, we're on the bus way home, and I look her dead in the eyes. I want to marry you. And she looks at me, actually just looks at me and goes, okay. And looking back at that day, I regret it. We were still friends after that, and it was cool and all. But deep down, when I was in first grade or something, I had my grandma, Mom, whatever I call her, Nana, please let me go to my old friend's house to tell her I'm sorry. ¿Por qué, mijo? Because, let's just go. Okay, mijo. And we go, right? It's cool. We never end up seeing her house. We honk at a few houses. Beep, beep. And she's like, oh, yeah. I forgot her name. Vente afuera. And looking back, I just think her dad was like, what? Who's calling your name? I don't know, but I think they're gonna kidnap me. Oh, yeah, sweetie, they're probably gonna kidnap you. Oh, so probably didn't come outside. It was embarrassing because I was stupid. It was embarrassing because she was a million times smarter than me and she actually got life. She probably went to preschool or something. And yeah, I think that was just the most embarrassing because personally, we both remember that day. She brought it up one time and I went, no, I don't remember that. Because I really did it. I actually remember it now because, I got a big brain now with small muscles and no bitch. Yeah, I probably should edit that out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm trying to work on my thumbnails. So expect that to be better than just stick figures. It's gonna be a whole on new and improved stick man. Yeah, just in the last video and then this video, you'll see that it's a bigger and better stick man. I was tortured in the last video. Please help me. I'm gonna